At the PPP Albion rally recently, former President Bar Jagdeo had said that if the APNU-AFC coalition wins the elections, the army would become unprofessional and that citizens would suffer since homes will be broken into by the military. On Tuesday, President Ramotar wrote to the GDF begging the military to once again repose their confidence in the PPPC by re-electing him. However, retired Lieutenant Colonel George Gomes, who heads the Ghana Veterans Association, is urging all ranks to vote for the coalition on May 2, since doing so will mean that they will be voting in their best interests.
We have better promises, not just promises. We don't have empty promises for the military. We have the Veterans Commission that is going to be set up, and we have very many good things in store for the veterans. So veterans and serving soldiers, I would call on the serving soldiers, the serving members of the joint services, to throw their support behind the APNU-AFC coalition.
President Ramotar, in his letter, stated that as Commander-in-Chief, he's humbled by the support received from the GDF and the partnership built during his 3 years in office. He acknowledged that there's room for improvement in the GDF, while assuring of continued support in the future. Retired Lieutenant Colonel George Gomes differs.
The serving members of the joint services are not foolish. They can see for themselves.
It was stated too that the PPP has assiduously sought to address the concerns of the military, but according to Lieutenant Colonel Gomes, the force today has a small manpower when compared with the past, adding that no significant stride has been made.
The army doesn't have the capability to go behind pirates. The army doesn't have the capability to monitor and carry out activities in our exclusive economic zone. The army doesn't have air resources. This is a very large country.
Lieutenant Colonel Gomes added that he has been trying to examine the tactic of the government.
And I don't know who advised them to wage this media war against the military. The person whoever advised them to take that line of approach was either blind or terribly short-sighted. Because it's going to backfire on them. I could put my neck on the block. The soldiers, the policemen, the entire joint services are going to support the APNU-AFC coalition.
The President's letter, which was addressed to senior and junior ranks in the force and others, reminded them of the establishment of a special housing scheme for the disciplined services and how many have benefited. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.